Hi there.
Well, I'm here.
Hi there.
What are your other two wishes?
Well, hello there.
Oh, welcome back.
It's the
Ladies and gentlemen.
show.
Oh, yeah. I'm here. What are your other two wishes? Anyways, I wish to talk about coins, and that's why you guys are here. Good evening. Who are you pointing at, Shannon?
I was saying your other two wishes. There's three of them over here.
Yeah.
3 or 4 wishes.
We have the dream team in attendance. And if you guys want to talk coins, then you have come to the right place. So hope everyone's having a great evening. The summer is hot and warm and humid and sweaty. But please do come indoors. Drink a nice iced tea, maybe a Long Island iced tea. Talk about coins. That's how we roll. Oh, I got water. All right.
Stay hydrated.
Iced coffee.
So I hope everyone's doing good. We have a really nice lineup of coins to talk about. We want to first and foremost thank everyone that's been sending over emails, your submissions. We couldn't have done it without you. Your support and your submissions help us move along in this channel. So thank you. Anyways, let's go ahead and check out who's popped in. I saw Matthew Valley, and God bless his heart. Fantastic guy. And if you haven't been to the Shield Scent Facebook page, all right, he's one of the big prominent forces there, and it's amazing. It is a coin that we see every single day in change, right? So why wouldn't you not want to go there? But anyways, we got Michael Kittle Rare Coins. Michael, welcome, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Ida.
Thank you, Ida.
Hey.
Thanks, Ida.
She's dancing around the city.
Yeah. Yes.
Thank you, Ida.
So much.
It's making it rain, some bills. Coin in and around. Coin in around is in. All right. So he's here. Hey, he even said hi, Paula Bloom. Eric, good evening. Ant-Man's always one of the mainstays of the channel, and so is Eric.
DT.
Cat Attack. Did I get that right? Steve Owens, welcome, sir. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I put out some decent videos, I guess. Angie Crowell, good to see you again. Joseph, Greg White, hey there. Good evening. Kyle Preston, Shannon Smith. Who's that weirdo?
I don't know.
Some weird guy. I don't know.
He stalks us like all the time.
The only guy I know that wears 2 different colored socks to go with the sandals.
Oh, you know what's funny? I can't believe you said that, because you know what's funny is I got this pair of socks out, and they were both like Reebok, but one was dark colored and one was light colored. And I couldn't imagine. I was like, why did these even get mated together? Then I realized they must make them like that because I had another pair of them just sitting over there waiting.
Buddy, if it works, don't short sell yourself. The ladies do love it. I'm sure your wife loves it just as much. Yeah. Treasure Charger, Hiram, another mainstay to the channel. Of course, we got the beautiful, wonderful Ida Herring. Welcome. Orgulo, hey, you're around? Yeah, you're not getting your sponge bath yet, huh? Joey K. Of course, Matthew. John Wolf Prospecting. Larry Nakamura. Hope I got that right. Eunice Torres. Angry Warrior Tackle Box 42A. That's Angry a long
Warrior.
Mr. V Rose. Welcome back. Angry Warrior is back. Wow, Ida, you're amazing. Leanne Kennedy. Juan Velasquez. It's like all of the stuff
Everyone's
just keeps pouring in. I'm like, I'm missing people.
Family.
Yeah, Thomas Allen. Can you imagine if we had like 500 people at the beginning of every show? That'd be awesome.
Someday.
Would it be too much?
Someday. We will someday.
Yes, we will.
We're almost at 3,000 subscribers.
Almost to 3,000. I know.
Road to 3,000.
60 away.
So tell your mom, tell your aunt, your uncle, your grandma, or whoever.
Tell your bank teller
Tell your bank
at your dump bank,
Right.
not at your pickup bank. Don't tell your. I made that mistake once. I ended up moving out of the area.
So can I just say something real quick?
Yeah, shoot.
So we lost a couple more people in
Yeah.
our coin community. They're mostly on the Facebook group. Mac McNamara and Shannon McCord.
Yeah.
We lost them last week. So if you guys could just actually, I think that Mac passed away in July, I think, but we just found out about it, I think.
Yeah, it's been a few weeks for Mac.
Yeah, and Shannon passed away last week, I believe. Long battle with cancer. He was young. So if you guys could just keep Shannon and Mac's families in your thoughts and prayers. It's always tough when we lose people. And I know that Diane and Joe Durbin are doing, I don't know if it's still going on, but a benefit auction for Greg that we lost, Greg Arbuckle, that we lost a couple weeks ago. So it's tough.
Yeah, it's always rough.
It's always tough. But that's part of being a family, right? You see these people all the time, and it's always tough. So
I always remember Mac because he always would share varieties. He was one that really got me interested in all kinds of varieties because he would share them on Facebook.
Yeah, and he had a great group, Mac did. He really was very, very, him and both Shannon were very, very passionate about the hobby and education, and really, really passionate about that. Thanks, you guys. It's tomorrow, though, but thanks. Thanks for the early.
Oh.
Some of them may not see you tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Hey, is that for me?
Yeah, you want it?
Look.
I want to earn it, man. I want
on
to earn it.
YouTube or eBay.
I want to earn it.
Do people actually sell those things? You guys.
There have been a few, but I think it's forbidden.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not supposed to resell them. But,
Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it.
Joey was asking, do I have my 100K plaque? I'm like, yeah. It's
Oh, I missed it. I'm like, why are you showing that? Is that for me? Happy birthday.
But see, Joey, he's so humble. He doesn't need to, show it off or anything. So
no.
The next milestone is 1 million. I'll get a gold
and you're
plaque.
gonna get there.
I'm 25% of the way there.
Wow.
So,
you are. Wow.
I'm really not
missed
thinking at all about it. I'm here for the passion of the hobby, and I can't believe I'm going 11, 12 years strong and not feeling burnt out. Although I've taken a week off here and there, to
that's good.
Get things recharge the batteries. Yeah. So what do we have as far as announcements? Other than the fact that in 2 weeks, ladies and gentlemen, we have a brand new quarter that's going to be hitting circulation. The Nina Otero.
Exciting. Exciting. We can quit looking at the Wilma Mankillers.
And then what? 6 more weeks till the last one? It's not very long.
October, believe it or not. Yeah, it's a
right before the
I consider it to be a little bit earlier release because they usually release on the quarter programs like in November. So yeah, it's like second week of October, which is kind of crazy. But
I have an announcement. I won on Michael Kittle's giveaway earlier.
What?
What?
Did you win?
On the shout out? I didn't get to see.
I don't remember. 2 beautiful foreign silver coins.
She won the St. Gotten's gold.
Amanda won on Coining Around last night too.
Oh, she did. A bunch of wieners.
No, it's just simply Lady Luck. The guys haven't won 8. I don't know. Adam might have cherry picked something nice lately. I think he has.
Yeah.
It's always something.
Always.
Yeah.
Lately, it's been GreatCollections I've been cherry picking off of. So.
Well, I fell asleep.
That's good.
Yeah, it's a good thing Ian doesn't watch our shows, huh?
Right.
He needs to.
Maybe.
I'm pushing
Maybe.
a little bit more than I'm actually closer to 60, Greg. I'm pushing a little bit more than 30. It's just good
She's not too
lighting.
far up there.
Good lighting.
My milestone is in January. So.
40. I'm
And
double nickels. I'm gonna be double nickels tomorrow.
I don't know if anybody noticed, but we have another celebrity in the house, DT from My Silver Squad. They have a channel that they do a lot of things on.
Nice.
And he's come in to visit us for the first
Thank
time,
you
which
for
is good because I've
coming.
been telling him forever to get in here. But he's asking if there's any announcements on next year's releases yet.
Just the Morgans are waiting for him to. Do you think they're
Yeah,
going to come out in the beginning of the year, Sean?
What's that?
Do you think the Morgans are going to come out in the beginning of the year?
No.
No, I don't either.
It'll probably be summer, I bet.
Yeah, it says summertime.
Who kicked you out? Ida, what? You're a mod. Nobody kicked you out. You kicked yourself out. You kicked yourself
she
out.
kicked her internet kicked her out.
She kicks herself out a lot on her own.
Well, I know there's some big storms back east. Well, a few of you are back east, like further east. So, like Florida. A1 from Florida have been having issues
I
today.
wish I was in Florida.
Although you guys get your 4:00 in the afternoon summertime thunderstorm. I used to live in Florida, so that was
loved that.
Every day,
A
right?
regular thunderstorm that would just come through.
Yeah.
I loved that. You know what I remember about Florida? I remember you could walk down the street and the rain was coming down like a curtain. And you
like a sheet, it would hit you like a brick wall.
You could walk, you're walking in the rain and you make a step and there's no rain. Step back, you're in the rain. Step forward, you're out. It's like, it was weird. I loved that though. And it was warm. You could play in the rain. It was so warm. Anyway,
Nice.
What were we talking about? What kind of show is this? I forgot.
There you go.
What are we doing here?
So
If you guys are new, our very last show of the month is all chat. We talk to the chat and we answer questions from chat. We don't show any coins. It's just questions from chat. So make sure you come back.
What did we name it? I forgot. Cram sessions.
Cram session. It's a cram.
We cram it in there.
Cramming the information in your brain. Forget the coins.
I'll be at the A&A show next week too. So.
Nice.
Where's that one at?
You need to talk to them about. You need to talk to them about this.
I'll mention something, but I mean, what good is that going to do? You know, that was
do
probably NGC's thing. I bet it wasn't even A&A. I bet it was NGC that decided that.
I don't know, but you know what? I need you to pick me up. I need you to pick me up one of the A&A Panda coins.
Oh, do they have them there? I didn't even know they had them there. I'm gonna have to get one myself.
Yes, they do. And if they do, I will send you the money so you can pick one up for me. Yeah.
How much are they?
I don't know. Too much.
Adam was like, great.
Too much.
Let's see here.
She will pay you back eventually, Adam. It just might be installments.
They have all different ones. They have silver, platinum, gold.
Gold. Which one do you want? Platinum or silver or gold?
He wants the pot metal one.
I want the clad one.
Do they have a bronze one? Copper, you know?
Yeah, they have was it German silver?
Forged steel.
Yeah. Pot metal.
Oh God.
There you go.
Anyway, so what is everybody? Let's see. 40S Walker. I'd love to send a picture of the Mint Mark. Has some serious issues going on. You can send us pictures of anything, you guys. I'm sure one of our mods will put in our email address. That's what we do. So you will see what we do with our emails and stuff. So, all right. What do you think, Sean? What do you want to do?
Send us emails.
No, I was reading Joey's message about how he met the new PCGS president, Stephanie. I forgot they have a new president.
They do.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And
although if it's a year ago, is it still new?
It's been a while now.
Newish, yeah. Fake news? No.
Do we need to tell everybody about the ANA stuff?
Yeah, I'll tell them
Unfortunately,
when we're going through the announcements. I'll talk about it. So,
well, how about we just jump into the announcements?
Okay.
Let's go to the announcements.
August 8th, it's my granddaughter's first birthday. Happy
Oh,
birthday,
you've
Grandma.
had all kinds of grandkids' birthday parties and stuff, haven't you?
Always. I have a million grandkids, so it happens.
Oh,
My grandson's first birthday is next month. So.
nice.
Coin
Happy
Q&A,
birthday to
August
you.
8th. Happy birthday to you, live in the zoo. That's true. August 8th, 2022. Next slide. Are you doing it, Amanda, or am I doing it? I'll do it. So every week we talk about this. Repetitive for you people that have been here before, but it's important. We encourage everybody to join the American Numismatic Association. It is our national coin club. We actually will be doing a giveaway at the end of tonight's show for a 1-year gold membership.
This was for last month.
Yes,
So
we're having 2 giveaways this month because our Stephen Parkhurst, who was our winner last month, did not, I guess, he must already be a member. So he's
Probably.
Yeah. So some of the perks with your ANA membership. Now this has changed. Submission privileges for NGC. They are not automatic just because you have an ANA membership. You have to submit an application to NGC. But it used to be free with your ANA membership. And now ANA has changed this. Now you get $15 off of your NGC membership with your ANA membership. But it's still, you still have to, it's not automatic. You still have to contact NGC. And when you join NGC, you'll get your $15 off, and you'll have to give them your ANA membership number to get that discount. You get a subscription to the Numismatist, which is 12 issues of Coin Collecting's premier magazine delivered digitally or to your doorstep. To get the printed edition, it's a little bit extra for the membership. So, virtual money museum exhibits explore spectacular collections of coins and paper money from the nation's largest numismatic museum. There's educational programs where you get access to the best educational programs in the hobby, webinars and seminars, lectures, correspondence courses, and more. There are special events. You get to receive free admission to the World's Fair of Money and the National Money Show. There's videos, podcasts, blogs, coin collecting tips, online research tools, games, quizzes, and everything numismatic. You get to enjoy exclusive discounts on ANA seminars and money museum auctions, coin collecting publications, books, supplies, collections, collection insurance, and much, much more. So this is another club that we encourage everybody to join. It is CONECA, the Combined Organization of Numismatic Era Collectors of America. And we have the website there. Membership perks, you get a subscription to the club's award-winning journal Aeroscope, published 6 times a year, and you get a free U.S. variety coin, either a repunchment mark or a double die when you join, only for new members. You get a club membership card, an invitation to the annual Aerorama, including the awards banquet, the annual meeting, and the cherry pickers contest. You get access to members-only area of the CONECA website, where you can view electronic back issues of Aeroscope from 2004 through the current issue. And our last announcement is our Facebook group. We have a Facebook group, Coin Q&A. We encourage everybody to join, even if you don't have a Facebook. It is a great place, a great alternative to sending us an email. We have lots of people in there who are really, really smart, and you'll get your questions answered most of the time faster than sending us an email. So if you decide to join, just make sure that you answer the membership questions and agree to the rules. And that's it. Anybody have anything else?
No.
Nope.
I posted some links in the chat in case anybody wants to
And if you do join those two clubs, please mention that you heard about it from the live coin Q&A. We would appreciate it. And on to our coins.
All right. Who wants to start? Anybody?
You do.
I do. We've got from Lewis O. I guess would this be considered an error under the chin? Thanks. This is on the 2022P Sally Ride quarter. And there's
assuming
back.
it's under her chin. Oh.
Whoa! Somebody's
She's got a beard.
throat.
She's got a beard. Looks like.
So
That kind of
looks like a little strike through.
Little strike through some
Yeah.
something.
Little grease, and I see the feeder fingers kind of feeding into it.
Mhm.
Looks like so.
One of Sean's favorites.
Yeah, it looks like one of the field restricted variety.
Very nice.
Yeah.
We haven't seen many of those, so maybe there's more.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much in the way of strike throughs on the reverse of a lot of these American Women's series of quarters, and it's understandable based off of the switch of the anvil hammer die deal.
Mm-hmm. Horizontal striking chamber. So Shannon, you want to tell him what you're talking about when you say feeder finger and how this happens?
Yeah, so I didn't say it, but so so
okay.
the feeder finger is a piece of the machinery that pushes the planchet into the striking chamber, and at some points it may go in there and it's actually connects with the die and scratches it, which leaves an indent in the die, which turns out to be a raised area on the coin, usually in perpendicular lines on the coin. And whenever there's something like grease or something that gets stuck in there and the feeder finger is kind of pushing it around and those coins are being struck, that's when it's called a field restricted strike through, because it's kind of like not able to get out of there. It's restricted in there. That's the way I think about it. And so this is kind of what happens on the which ones have we seen? The big ones were the Tuskegee Airmen, the burning building, the bat on the face of the mama bat, mostly.
We've seen these a lot on Lincoln's on the shield sense.
There's been a lot of them on the shield sense. So yeah, does that
perfect
answer the questions a little bit?
Yeah. Perfect.
Sweet. And
Well done.
Very cool to find.
Flacco, so one of the mods will put in our email, and we have a video on our channel that will explain to you the best way to take pictures and send questions to us if you want to check out that video before you send any pictures, because we're a little bit picky. We have to be, otherwise we're not going to be able to give you accurate information if we don't get good photos and stuff. So
what does the hardened grease look like on the coin? Angie, are you saying if the grease was retained on the coin? Because sometimes there is a retained strike through, and a lot of times it's that grease and gunk, and it's usually brown or black, it's dark colored,
like little flecks of metal in it sometimes. And yep.
So
if you do come across it,
don't remove it.
Don't remove it. Don't clean it. We had one individual. Yeah, I mean, do we even need to say it? It was a heartbreaker.
No, my heart can't take it.
Yeah, heart can't take it.
I'll read this one. $5 bill with low serial number. I'm going to read it. Sean's going to talk about it.
All right.
From Scott H. Hello, panel. I went to a gas station to get a cup of coffee on Wednesday, and I got this $5 bill back as change. I have found several unique serial numbers, but never thought I would get one like this. Just thought I would share this with you. Thank you for your time.
This is pretty amazing.
Oh my goodness, 200. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, wow, this is what you want to find. Not only is it a low serial number, and I construe anything, me personally, with 5 leading zeros to be a low serial number, but you look at this and can say, well, it's also a binary. Binary is, I guess, any 2 numbers on a serial number string. Or it could be a 7 of a kind too, with all those zeros. So this is just a really cool find, and it's worth a heck of a lot more than the $5 face value suggests.
How many coffee and donuts can he buy now with it?
5
or she?
5 dozen, maybe 5 dozen.
5 dozen. Okay.
Yeah, I'd say in its current condition, this is probably a $40 or $50 bill. I've seen other low serial numbers that are 3 digits, like 184 or 387 and all that circulated. They're around $20-$25. But because this is a 7 of a kind, it's a low serial number, and it's a binary with all those things considering, it just added extra premium to it.
Kyle said he likes the MLK on the serial number too. It is MLK.
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have even noticed that. I wouldn't have even noticed that. I don't know. Of course, I would have just spent this anyway. I wouldn't have.
Mr. V Rose, no, it doesn't read the same way upside down. They call that a flipper, and the number 2 is not a flipper number. 6s, 9s, and 0s are flippers.
I mean, not that I wouldn't. I said that wrong. I wouldn't have looked at this and gone, "Oh, I'm going to spend it." I just don't look at bills like I probably should. Because if I would have found this, I probably wouldn't have spent this one.
I need to go pick up another 200 this week and go through them like I did last week. So I found that pretty cool star note.
That was very cool.
That is sweet.
I would love to have that $5 bill though. Wow.
Heck yeah.
You can if the price is right.
Maybe he might not want to get rid of that.
Hey Sean, you want to read this one?
I thought you would never ask. Well, we got our favorite Wilma Flintstone quarter error. I'm just going to call it that, just kind of add a little parody to it because this is ridiculous. William B. Hello, Sean. I used my wife's cell phone to take these pictures of 2 Wilma Mankiller quarters. They have some good errors on them. I am trying to find out what kind of errors these are so I can identify them properly. With your experience in selling coins, I thought you might give me some ideas on the best way to sell them in order to get the most money for them. Continued. Should I hold on to them longer before I sell them? I have bought a total of 6 boxes. Good Lord. From Banks and Fairhope, Foley, Daphne, Mobile, Alabama, and from Pensacola. I found them in the same roll from a box from Daphne Bank. Here is what I found. Exciting.
Now, you guys you have to understand, it's not that we're not excited for this person to find this. We're just not excited to be talking about it again because these have been talked about. And we don't want you guys to get bored hearing the same things all the time. Because it's a super error, but
it is a super error.
Yeah, but yeah, we've had this.
Honestly, this could be the error of the year.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's this is on the forefront of everybody's kind of hunting right now. So more of them have been found.
A lot more than I thought.
Yeah, a lot more than I thought as well. So,
do you think similar to the 2021 shield scent?
Yeah, very similar. Very similar in the sense that it's kind of like the same type of error, a retained cud or pre-cud, whatever you want to classify it as, and according to someone in chat, Fred, now that I remember his name, had mentioned that there's 5 different progressions of this error. So,
And there are some, Ken Potter being one, who does not like calling this a retained cut.
Pepperoni.
What's he calling?
What does he
calling it the obverse one a rim to rim die break?
Oh, okay.
Oh, so just kind of like rim to rim. So
I am not in agreement for once with Ken Potter, but I think it's because there is definitely displacement there.
It definitely looks displaced for sure,
and that is according to the definition of a retained cud. There has to be displacement to differentiate it between a retained cud and a rim-to-rim die break or die crack.
I've never personally handled one, but I would assume that piece is like raised quite a bit.
Yeah, I don't think he's seen. Maybe I don't think he's seen one in hand. I think Mike Diamond did, but I don't know if Ken saw one in hand yet.
And I don't think Papa Giorgio is asking if we've seen the actual cut.
Probably caught it before it.
No, because the obverse is the
that's right.
the anvil.
That's
the obverse on these now, because of the new striking chambers. It's a horizontal striking setup, and the obverse is actually the anvil die now. So it is held in. It is stationary. It's not moving like the hammer die, which is the reverse coin. So this die is that section is held in place by the collar. So it didn't have a chance to fall out.
Right.
So it's just moving up and down that section.
So yeah, and then on the reverse, there's a pretty big crack that can become large. We've seen larger, and then don't you think that I think you guys were saying that the grease strike around the edge might be actually a later progression, and
that is another. Some are saying that it's the early progression. It's the early stage before the break on the reverse happened. And some are saying that it's because they switched that reverse die out. So
Value Hunter, that is exactly what you're seeing. You'll notice on this one, the strike through is just strong enough to obliterate the min mark. So it's
got a lot going for it, for sure.
Yeah.
Looks like there might be a little grease on the reverse too.
So you can clearly see the displacement in this.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yep.
And it has total rim involvement. It's total rim involvement. What, Sean?
No, I was saying you could see all sorts of little stress cracks going from that cut and going into the front of Washington's.
Oh yeah, down his forehead.
You can even see a little piece go like behind, trailing from the B and going back, the hairline there. So
there's your grease.
There's your grease.
Grease.
And you have that traditional weakness right there where Unum is.
And this one is missing the break on the reverse.
It's got a small crack, I think, doesn't it? It's not. Doesn't it go off of that like second arm of the star towards the rim?
Oh, right. Yeah, it does. I can see it right now.
It's just a little
tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, little tiny. That's just the start of one. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, Thomas, you're probably not going to find the Philadelphia minted quarters in Yuma. They were going to be probably Denver, sure.
In where?
Yuma.
Oh,
Joey, there is a couple of real double dies. There's the earring on the Maya Angelou.
yeah,
I think we
DDR.
might have one
Could be a couple of
maybe tonight to talk about. I can't remember.
Joey's or no, I think that you put that one in the dump, Adam.
I put it in the dump.
And yeah, it's actually in the deleted folder.
What? I think
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure I put that in A next or B next.
Go look at the deleted folder. There's one in there.
Huh.
My Silver Squad, the prices on these are all
Might be a
over the
different
place.
one.
There's no what I consider to be like firm market adjustment or whatever for each of the progressions. Because while people are finding these, there's just not enough market data as of right now. Plus I would assume that these are going to have a little bit more activity this fall when the hobby kind of picks back up again.
Mm-hmm.
that being said,
Billy, we actually have someone who has a Wilma Mankiller in. I believe I think she sent it to Wexler. I'm not sure if she sent it to Konica or Wexler for a DDR attribution, and we're not sure if it is or not. So, but it was right. Oh gosh, so where the doubling was right at like her neck there, and like the little Adam's apple area or whatever. Right on her neck, there was like a little, I think it was there. Was it there or was it on her profile? I can't remember.
It's on her face.
Was it on her face? Okay.
Yes. It's on her face.
I think you're right. I think it was on her face. So we'll know. As of now, I don't think that there have been any documented.
Hey, Adam, I have a question for you. Do you at all object to the fact that there's an apple named after you?
I think that was named first. I think he was named after the apple.
there you
go. He's an Adam's apple. We're a little corny sometimes, you guys. You have to forgive us. Okay, Shannon.
Oh, we have a part 2. I'll go ahead and read this one. Also from William B.
Oh no.
I took out some more rolls of 2022s, and I found this ender with a retain cud. That makes 3 so far. Congrats, by the way. Also included some photos of the coin outside the roll. It was the only one in the roll with the ender.
Hi, Lisa.
That'd be so exciting.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
It just doesn't get any better than that. I just hope there's not a lot of ring of death on that one.
Right.
I mean, that's like the first thing that crosses my mind is, oh, wow.
It's actually in better shape.
Look at that bee, though.
Yeah.
Wow. It's like almost completely gone.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, and no strike through, no grease.
And
oh my goodness.
Now there's the break.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And the condition is beautiful.
Tell me this is the one that was on the end. I hope that was the one that was on the end. It actually looks like it might have a little bit of damage next to the Y there.
Oh, yeah. Now I see that, Paula.
Yeah, but not as bad as it could have been.
Well, where's the Ricca?
The what?
The what?
The America.
Oh, yeah.
United States of America.
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone.
Totally gone.
Wow, that's amazing.
And that was probably from the strike. I bet you that on the die displaced so much that didn't get struck up. Because remember, Mike Diamond compared it to the hard shell of an ice cream cone.
Oh yeah.
When that breaks in and it sinks into the ice cream. Remember, he compared it to that. So if that die did that, then that area wouldn't strike up.
All right.
I want one of these now. I want it more now,
Don't you want the whole progression?
right?
Well,
So
there's a few on eBay right now. I mean, you may not like the price.
No.
It's,
Are they over 5?
well, one's F4, and another
okay.
one is currently in auction with 6 days left at $152.
Yeah, it's
So
gonna
they're
go
well on
probably
their
over
way up.
5.
It's
It'll
going
go
to go
over
up
5.
higher. Yeah, right, Value Hunter? No, this will probably be the last time you will see that on our show. Unless there's like a bigger progression or something that we
You could
have
always
to-
go back and watch it again if you want to
That's
look
right.
at it
They would
again.
have
That's
to
right.
announce to you.
Yeah, I want to see one with the crack going all the way rim to rim on the reverse.
Right.
I think that would be worthy of a conversation.
Or that whole section being broke off, like gone. Something.
That would be awesome.
If there's a new progression that we have to discuss with you guys, then we'll show it. But I think that coin has ran its course with us. There's nothing more for us to teach you about it. You know, that's the main reason. So
Metal Dragon Braveheart has a good question. He said, how long does it typically take PCGS to move a coin from grading? They have had my Canadian penny since December 2nd. Oh my goodness. You need to call them. You need to call them and talk to customer service because they could put that on a rush if it's been after a certain amount of days. I just actually had to do that on Monday because they've had 3 of my submissions for almost over 3 months now. So
yeah, that's a little ridiculous.
that is really
I know their
Yeah.
turnaround time is pretty crazy, but it's not 8 months crazy.
No.
Mm-mm.
So that
No,
is definitely
that's
a submission that's probably just sitting somewhere. You need to call them.
Yeah.
NGC though, NGC's moving through coins pretty quick. So if you want to send something off, I would honestly recommend Annex or NGC right now. Anyway, you don't want to wait forever.
Yeah, or if you're going to be anywhere near a show that PCGS is going to be at, just go talk to them.
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, right.
Okay, somebody want to read
Last
this one?
time for tonight, I found another retained
Oh
break.
no.
I'm finally out of boxes. Thank God.
Okay, which one of you did this?
I will have to go back to my honey hole bank to get more.
Okay, there it is. All
You know,
right.
if you want to send one of those boxes, just send them
Thank
right
you.
over, right to us. We'll split them up and we'll go through them.
There you go.
Don't feel like you guys can't share it. If you guys find these, please share it with us. Just don't expect us to, because I mean, there's really nothing more for us to talk about it, you know, to help to teach you guys or anything. So we do love seeing your finds. We're super jealous, but yeah. So we just get tired of talking about it after a while.
Joey, you have to be a member of PCGS for them to grade your coins, or you have to be a dealer.
Yeah.
That kind of stinks.
Okay.
Is that it? We're done. Okay, I'll read this one.
Oh, this is
This is the one that I
Okay.
put in. 2022 Maya Angelou quarter DDR from Joey K. Hi guys. Last week's show featured a similar DDR double earring. Here are my 2 DDRs. They may be a tad different than last week's. The first is more south and the second is more north. Yeah.
I
Oh,
think
yeah.
this is the one we saw, Sean. Remember we
Yes.
talked about last week? I think this is the one that we saw.
Yeah, that's the one.
And has anybody sent this in? Do we know?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think so. But Joey, it would not hurt you to send this.
Yeah.
Just to be sure.
Because it could be a little different.
Yeah, because
Very hard to tell.
they have them in hand, and if they have already like attributed it, they have photographs of every coin that somebody sends in, so they will be able to compare it and tell you if they've already found, and they'll compare die markers and stuff too. So
I have a question. Should in order to disperse the information, should people be sending to both Wexler and
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt.
No, it doesn't hurt. It's like Copper Coins has their own,
Right.
and Variety Vista has their own, and then Wexler has his own. And then sometimes, they line up. They have the same variety on each page, but some don't. Some might have a different variety. Some, So
And they
that's why
do
it's not
cross-reference each other for the most part. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did Evelyn ended up sending hers in?
I think so, and I think that she actually sent us a message. She got a so she got a letter. So her 2022 P, she got a new listing for the Maya Angelou. She got a new listing DDR 001. And she also got DDR 1001, which is a minor. And Jason, so she sent those to Koneka. Okay, there she is. Yeah. So I'm reading her letter right now. Jason attributed those from Koneka for her. So
nice.
Yeah.
The only thing I was concerned about this one was I thought it could be a die gouge, a well-placed die gouge, but I don't know.
I can actually share her letter. And I can't, we need to zoom in on that.
There you go.
There we are.
So there it is. Congratulations, Evelyn. I know I'm sorry. I should have shared this with you guys. I kept it to myself. Sorry, Evelyn.
Of course you did.
I did. I was so excited for her.
Yeah, holding out on us.
And
And actually, I think Evelyn is the one who's got the, I think she has, Evelyn, don't you have the Wilma Mankiller? Didn't you send that in too? I think she was the one that sent the Wilma Mankiller in.
And keep in mind, take that letter and you send it to Annex, and then they'll put that attribution on your label as a discovery piece.
And I will share this with you too, you guys, because this is Evelyn's coin. That
Yeah, she said she's still waiting on it.
Yeah.
So
it'll take a little while.
So this is Evelyn's coin from Wilma Mankiller. So we will see. It's hard for us to tell from the photographs. This is a coin that needs to be looked at for sure in hand. But if you look at the eyebrow and the eye, to the east of that, looks like another eyebrow and eye. That's what I looked at. Actually, that entire profile there.
Looks like this one could get missed really easy if you're not paying attention. Sure.
Yeah. So I'm excited for her to, I'm excited for that one. We're
always excited for new.
I know. Varieties. Super excited. So, and hopefully she'll tell me first.
She will.
You just got to remind me to share it, Evelyn, because I get so excited I forget.
Please make sure she remembers.
Yeah, see, I don't know. I mean, I thought it could be a die gouge, but then I thought, it's more likely a double die, but I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, it looks like
it. No, he'll send it in and we'll find out. So keeping our fingers crossed for sure. But I think it's going to come back a DDR because it's so similar to the others that they have said yes to. So, and it's just not shaped like a die gouge. You know what I mean?
I agree. It has that kind of curvature of the earring. So, this is a part 2 because I know Joey had a bunch of coins that you sent in this week. 2015 D Saratoga quarter struck through. Hello, panel. I thought this era was pretty cool, especially on the America the Beautiful quarters. This coin is not in the greatest condition, however, the ST and the position it is in makes up for it. What you think?
Well, Braveheart said, if I disappear off YouTube, I got my penny back, Shannon. What are you holding out? What did he find? You don't know? What'd you find?
What was on the penny? I don't remember what he was doing. I forget. I think we talked about it in one of the streams. I forget.
Oh, nice little strike through there for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very cool. Gotta look at the quality control at the mint stinks, but we all benefit from it, right? Too bad the Denver mint. Oh, this is Denver mint. Never mind.
This is Denver.
This is a Denver.
Oh, I just saw that. I was gonna say too bad the Denver mint is better, but nice. Very cool. So if you guys have any questions in chat about the coins that we're showing, we kind of talk about it but if you want to know anything about these errors, how they happen, or have any questions, ask in chat and let us know. Otherwise, sometimes I think we just assume that you know what we're talking about. And
yeah. Value Hunter's asking if there would be a value differential on the errors if they occurred in the lower mintage S business strikes as opposed to the P and D. And I would say probably yes.
So
if there's desirability for it,
because errors are most of the time one of a kinds, I don't think that the mint really makes a difference. Depends on just like anything, it depends on the condition of the coin and the type of error. Now, if it's on a proof coin, those always have more value than business strike, depending on the error again. But I mean, if it's an extreme error on a Denver, they're one of a kind, so you can't really compare whether it would hold more value on a S mint or a D mint, or I mean, you see struck through cap dies all the time, and different types of errors, off centers and stuff like that. And it really goes. They judge it more on the off centers. Is the date showing? How far off center is it? What's the condition of the coin, things like that. They don't really look and say, oh, it's what mint mark is it from? You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah, but wouldn't it if the error or variety is desirable?
Variety, yes, maybe, but
yeah, I mean, not necessarily because it's an S, not because of that, but because the mintage figures are lower because they only made them to be sold, right? The quarters.
But an error can occur on the first strike of a coin or on the last strike of a coin. It's an error,
right? But assuming there would be less, I guess there's
gonna be one any way you look at it,
right? So it may not make a difference. Yeah.
That's what
you're saying.
Because it's a one of a kind most of the time, unless it's like a die clash, something that happens to the die, so it repeats. And even then, I'm not sure that that it would matter as far as an error.
Right. Like if it's a big error, then you're probably not going to see multiple.
Because it's going to be, no matter what mint mark it's on, what mint it comes from, it's still going to be a one of a kind.
Right.
So mintage of that coin doesn't really matter.
Right.
Does that? I hope I'm making sense there.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay.
But I think what we're saying though also is that if it's a variety, if it's like a double die, or if it's like I won't say a repunch mint mark.
Even that,
something like that.
Is more how many of them are there? How
Right.
many of those double dyes were found, right?
Right.
How
Because there could be
desirable is the double dye?
there could be 50 from Philadelphia, but there could also only be 50 from San Francisco as well.
Yeah.
So it just
So mintage doesn't really play a factor, I don't think.
and the desirability of it.
How extreme it is, eye appeal, condition of the coin, things like that. Yeah. So
Definitely. Cool.
Yeah.
Another one from Joey K. What? 22D Maya Angelou struck through. Hi, teachers. Oh, hi, Joey. What I hunted down here might be a new Maya Angelou error coin. I hope so. At first, I thought PMD, but after seeing something else on the obverse, I realized this might actually be something. On the obverse, it has two areas of interest at the 12K and the 9K positions, which made me think strike through. Then, of course, the obvious area on the reverse. Could my discovery be another in a series? Any different opinions? Thanks, guys and gals. So up at the, there you go.
Oh. That looks like something on the coin.
Well, if you look under the A&M, you see it's kind of a...
There's damage there on the A.
No, I'm talking below it.
Like below it going into that star line or whatever it is.
Or a little sun ray or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yep. And then that there is definitely a strike through. Like a piece of wire or wire brush or...
I think that's damage.
I don't know. I mean,
you know why I say that? Because it goes over the top of the R, and there's no, like, if it was something that went into the device, you would see that break. You know what I'm saying? Like it goes straight through. I mean, maybe not, but it's also on the rim. And then right there to the left of the E, you've got a little bit of damage there too. That looks like something on the coin. I don't know. I would like other pictures.
I don't know. That almost looks like a lamination issue to me right there. Like there's the top layer has been almost peeled off, in my opinion. I don't know.
So look at the O. Doesn't that look like something like hit that?
Like at the top right of the O?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of. It's hard to tell.
I know these pictures, but that picture right there looks like something's on the coin. I don't know. What do you think, Sean? Come on, Sean, weigh in.
Oh God, I hate coins like this because it could be anything. I will say this: the coin appears to have circulated quite a bit at this point. It's not what I would consider to be freshly minted out of the roll. I mean, the coin has circulated. And with that being said, it could be anything. Could be a mint error. Could be something that some schmutz that eventually melted into the coin. It's really hard to say at this point.
Yeah. Now look at that A&M, that right there, Adam. See how that metal is pushed up?
Yeah, I do see that. Yes.
So it just looks different on this photo. Because I think this is all damage.
I wouldn't really be able to tell unless I had it in the hand.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Bradley, hi.
Hey Joey, if you're going,
Joey, boom.
If Joey goes to the Chicago show, I'll be there. Bring it with you. I'll
Bring
look
it with you.
Yeah. So,
thank you, Bradley. That's the knockout.
Yeah.
The knockout.
There's just so many marks on this coin that it's hard for me not to say that that's damage. That rim is really messed up there.
I mean, I've seen structures though that look very similar to that.
Whoops.
I mean, it could be.
It just really looks like that metal is pushed up. Like it's not flowing.
The part that looks right to the right of the R, you know, the leg there looks off a little bit. Maybe. It's hard to tell.
So I would not, I mean, yeah, this.
Joey's going to bring it to the show. I'll look at it.
Yeah, take some good pictures if you can.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll be able to tell from looking at it with a loop, I think, better.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think that, yeah. So, and we'll update you guys.
To be continued.
To be continued. See, usually you guys, this type of debate happens before the live show.
Yeah, we try not to do it on the live show. But
we've all been too busy this week because we usually get together and do like a email type thing, just a private thing with all of us. But we haven't had a chance to do it. So you guys are seeing how we debate things normally. So normally we would have probably said, Joey, can you take a few more pictures from different angles and things like that? And we would have.
Except that Paula's level of her voice is a lot lower on the show.
It is.
When she's not yelling at us. No, I'm just kidding.
And I don't have my whip out during the show.
Oh, Lordy.
I don't yell at them. They know that.
Well, we got one from Dodger this time.
Dodger!
We always find
from Dodger in a long time.
2022 Maya Angelou quarter DDR or not. I have found 3 of these images I have included from 3 different coins. The more I zoom in, the harder it is to see. I didn't send any images of the obverse, just the reverse for comparison.
But just real quick, you guys, please send your pictures straight up because you saw how I was like, I mean, I'm getting too old to stand on my head and stuff. I was like, I just thought about that. I'm like, I don't know. What does it do?
Yeah, and at our age, Paula, that kink is normally permanent.
Yeah, and sometimes I can't get back up, and I'm stuck like that for a week. So
here's what I do too, because sometimes I will take a picture in a weird angle because you have to do that in order to see whatever it is you're looking at.
Turn it around.
That's then adjust it and twist it to where it's right side up, even though and it's weird. It's weird to do that.
Yeah, but you can catch like RPM and the double
light sometimes. Yeah, but then you can fix it before you send it.
Right. Like that, where it's like, cockeyed, and you're like,
because it's hard to.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like,
totally agreed.
I probably look like an idiot. What are you looking at?
So, would we think this is similar to Joey's?
Mm-hmm.
This looks very similar to Joey's.
Right. Mm-hmm. It does look.
Yep.
Yep.
But is it identical?
That is
overlay them. Overlay it, compare it.
That is not our job because we even if we say it's different, you still have to send it in and have it double checked because we can attribute things for you, but we don't have
dye markers.
We can't put your name on a nice little website yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Yet. But so I would, to be safe, on for any of you that find any of these, to be safe, I would suggest, even though it costs a few bucks, send it in unless it is already listed and you can check and cross-reference yours with the one that's already up and can compare dye markers.
Yeah.
Until then, send these in. because the worst that can happen is you'll get a letter back saying, thank you for sending it. This one's already in my files. So,
But then guess what? You've also got it back in your hands and you know exactly which one it is.
exactly.
Because they just, the professional got to see it in hand and attributed it for you.
And keep in mind, die markers can disappear with die state. So if this coin had maybe a mark on the earlier die state example of this variety, it might not have it at a later die state. And then you're like, well, it doesn't have the markers. That doesn't necessarily mean it's not the variety. That's why it would be good to send it in. For sure.
Yeah, and they will still use, if they have, say they have an early die state example and they have photographs on the website, if yours is a mid die state, they will take photos of yours and use your photos on their website for the mid die state. So yeah, and remember with these class 9s, like on the formative years on the Lincoln Cent, they can look really, really similar and be just a little bit different. So I think there probably are going to be quite a few of these. But you guys
it'd be a cherry picker listed variety, maybe. You never know.
Could be. I mean, you guys really to spot these are doing a great job. I mean, that's awesome.
Oh, Edward, that's a great question. Amanda does a lot of the administrative stuff on the back end. Plus, she does video setup, show setup, and all that. She's on to make sure that the show runs smoothly, and she helps with the slides.
Yeah.
So she has like a completely different purpose. She does know her stuff,
but her level of knowledge is
way high, and
it's very good. Yeah,
she helps us with the show in other ways.
She answers a lot of your emails. Amanda's also very shy. So, but if you ever watch, she has a YouTube channel, and you guys should subscribe to her because she does coin roll hunts, and she's got a lot of OBW rolls and things that she needs to go through and do some streams.
And she does need to do that. So
and then you'll see her talk.
She talks every now and then if she wants to.
She does.
It's okay.
Yeah. That was a great question, though. Thanks for picking that up, Sean.
Who wants to read this one?
You do.
You do.
Let's we'll read them all tonight. 1985D Lincoln Cent from Tom M. Hello, panel. I found this in a bank box last week. It is the first cud that I have ever found. Thank you for looking. Yay. I've seen this one. It's nice.
That is nice. That's actually listed too.
It's not one that you come across that much. There are certain cuds that you see often. This is not one of them, especially on the Denver.
I will find it too because it's listed. Let's see. Cuds on US coins, 85D. I should share this, what I'm doing. I should share what I'm doing, huh?
So you should share that. Does everyone know where Cuds on Coins is?
They're about to.
They
are about to.
Let me do that while you're doing that.
So this is Cuds on Coins. And you guys have to tell me if it switches because sometimes it doesn't change when I... So I'm going to go down this list to 1985. So over here on the left-hand side, it has Cuds on US coins, Cuds on world coins, pre-Cuds, which are like retained Cuds, which is what I like to call them, but now they're calling them pre-Cuds. All these different things over here. So I'm going to go to 85. Did it switch?
No.
It didn't. Okay, so I have to share a new tab. Hang on. Yeah, this one, for some reason on Cuds on Coins, it switches, puts you in a new browser every time, or a new whatever. So 85D. So we're going to go way down here because there's lots of 85s.
Can you share that again?
Huh? It's not sharing?
No.
Not right at the moment.
Oh, I thought I clicked share. Oh, add to stream. I did. What? It is
Yeah,
on
I
there.
added it back. It
Oh.
toggles back and forth between the slides and your screen share.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So it's down here. There's not, of course, there's more Phillies than Denvers. Right there. It's the
There it
very
is.
last one.
Yeah.
36.
Yeah, but I don't know why they're calling it 36 because it goes from 14 to, but whatever. They may have removed some of them.
Yeah, they might have took some out.
Somebody has asked what causes cud. Somebody asked in the chat.
It's a broken piece of the die. It's just a weak area on the die that next to the rim. Hang on, I will stop sharing and come up here.
And
So-
also, if you go to that site, that Cuds on Coin site, they have all kinds of information about them as well.
Yeah, they do. Cuds on Coins has descriptions. So this is a die, and a cud is in this part of the field and the rim area of the die break off. And it actually breaks completely. Retained cuds, I'm going to take me off solo. Retained cuds or pre-cuds are before that section of the die has completely broken off. So when that part of the die breaks off, the metal from on the planchet, when it strikes, will fill in that area and become a raised area on the coin, a raised blob. So,
And then usually, and then on the reverse, you usually have a weaker part on the obverse or reverse, whatever the one the cut is on, will have the opposite side will have a weakness on that, usually on that part behind the cut, because that metal flowed into that broken area.
And there wasn't enough metal to strike up all the way on the reverse. So, hi Amber, hi Cindy. I need to get them redone, Cindy, but thanks.
Not only that, but I think there'll also be some more videos that we're going to have coming up that will maybe explain some additional things for Cuds and whatnot.
Yeah. Shannon is doing great videos now in tribute to Ken Peavy. So Shannon is doing a series of videos. So he did the first one last week. So if you guys haven't watched it, go watch it. So because nobody can teach like our Professor Peavy. So
he does teach very well.
And as those pop up, I will also be sharing them to my community page. To
kind of like you're doing with my toners.
Yeah. I shared your toner video 2 days ago. So
yeah,
it's picked up a few dozen views.
That's awesome. Yeah, I love that. And just so you guys know, Ken's family has been watching those, and Christy actually shared it on her private Facebook page. So
very cool.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Yeah. So.
Oh, by the way, before we move on from this cud, I just love the fact that there is just enough mint mark there to know that it's a Denver. It could have very well covered that up.
Yeah.
Good point. Yep. Yeah, it's a cool one. These are hot, man. Cuds are hot.
Can you provide a link in the chat? I don't know.
To Cuds on.
Yeah, I did Cuds. Yeah, I'll do it again. Okay. If you'll answer Amy Finnegan's question about the prices, I think she's talking about grading prices.
Oh.
Using a free coupon, and what do you have to pay extra for?
Okay, so if it's PCGS, usually you get either 4 or 8 free submissions a year, depending on the membership that you sign up for. So I actually have 8 because I sign up for the elite membership, but that covers a regular grading charge. So that'll cover the regular submissions tier, and then you also have to pay. You're going to still have to pay your shipping, so you have to pay to ship the coin out unless you go to a show that PCGS is at. or if you're in California and they allow you to drop it off, which most of them do if you're a dealer. And then, so you're going to pay the shipping, you're going to pay the return shipping, and you're still going to pay for variety attribution or mint error, possibly. Also, that's something completely different, though, since it's PCGS, because they don't do, like NGC does, you pay a separate fee, where versus PCGS, you actually pay just a higher tier for the mint error.
Well, you don't pay extra for full steps designation.
No.
That's, she asked that.
That's all included. So full steps, full bell lines, full torch, full head, all those extra little strike designations, those are all included. But they're not going to include like a different variety, like if you have a variety or an error. That's all you have to pay separate for that. You have to pay extra. It's not free.
Yeah. So, okay, cool. Let's do one from Ken O. 2021 P. Jefferson Nickel. I received this in change, and I am curious as to, I know it's not a quarter, right? I received this in change. I'm curious as to what errors are on it. I have never sent a coin out to get graded. I can't find anything on Google or eBay showing a coin like mine with the same errors. Maybe I have one of a kind find, and with errors, you possibly will. What are all the errors you see on this coin? Continued. What should I do with this coin? Should I send it off to be graded, and how do I do that? And where would be the cheapest with good times receiving them back? My evaluation, don't laugh. My evaluation, I would assume finger damage. I think he means feet or finger damage with the lines and struck through debris. But I also see his eye on front is lazy. Also, top right of Monticello building looks like a die chip. Can you tell me if these are correct and maybe others I have missed? I really appreciate the help.
I know Sean has shared one of these on his pocket change market report.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, go back to that first picture. Paula, do you see a lazy eye there? Look real close.
Shut up, Shannon.
They're into my eyes, Paula.
Paula doesn't like the eyes on this coin very much.
Now, what would be really cool is to paint them red. Awesome.
Well, I sent her a picture of one that was really damaged one time, and it had black around the eyes and looked like a skull. It was cool. I've got it. I've still got it. Freaky. So,
but yes, I think you're correct on the feeder finger dragging grease across this die and leaving the debris in it. I think it's struck through debris and grease. So yes, this is an error. Would I grade this? No. The value's not going to be there to grade the coin. Unless it's extremely, and you're really good at grading and you have like some high grade 68 or something like that, then the only reason you should grade a coin is if the value is worthwhile. If it's not worthwhile, don't grade it. You're throwing your money away. So we get this question a lot. Should I grade this coin? It's all depends on how well you can grade. If you don't know what you're doing, it's not gonna be beneficial for you to send this in because you're gonna lose money. So it takes a while to learn how to grade coins. It's not easy. I'll tell you right now. It took many years for me to just learn how to do Lincoln cents really good. I'm really good at Lincoln cents. But
yeah, usually if you have to ask if you should get something graded, the answer is no.
Yeah, Amanda and I discussed this.
Modern coins. Most modern coins are not worth it. Shiny does not mean you should get it graded.
No.
But this is a pretty common error as far as errors go. And especially on the more modern stuff, it's becoming exceedingly common. Yeah.
This would be one that you just keep in your collection. Just as a nice example of, but to grade it, I think is just not worth it.
Right.
Back at it, crushing dreams, Lisa said. That's we all do that, Lisa. It's not just a Paula thing. That's our job.
That's the job.
If you haven't had your dreams crushed at least once by one of us, then you are not doing it right.
I've had my dreams crushed when I first started going putting stuff on the show and submitting stuff.
The best way to learn. The best way to learn. It really is.
We've all been there. Even the most well-knowledged of people, we all start in a certain area where we didn't know anything.
And we still are. We still come across stuff that we're like, what do you guys think? Look at this. What do you think? And, there's still times when, because anytime you find a coin yourself, you really want it to be something. Yeah. So you're going to look at it extra hard and question it more than you would if somebody else was showing you their coin. So even we do that. We really will find stuff and really want it to be something. But,
Silver Clan has a good point. He said, so true. I have a 1995 graded MS65. Someone wasted their money. Well, it's possible, but it's also possible that was a part of a bulk submission. And sometimes dealers, or if you're an elite, like I'm an elite member on NGC, I can submit coins bulk grading, and then I only pay like $8 a coin versus the $25 or $30 a coin that somebody might pay to grade it. So,
but you have to send in how many? Hundreds of.
You have to send 100 at least.
100, yeah.
And if you get more than is it what 40% back that's a reject, or no 60% back that's a reject, they charge you per coin to return them to you. So
wow.
Ungraded. So if you don't know what you're doing on the grading and you put a minimum grade in, you could be shooting yourself in the foot. So,
a lot of these modern coins, you can pick them up for a lot cheaper than you would than sending it in to be graded yourself.
Exactly.
You can find graded coins on eBay all day long.
Let somebody else take the hit on it. Let somebody else grade it, and then you pick it up cheap. And there you go. You got your own.
We see it all the time and see it on YouTube a lot too. People sending coins in or telling people to send coins in to be graded and stuff that just are not, they're going to lose money. They're going to lose money on it. So you have to really know what you're doing and take the time and get the education. I saw Daniel Malone did a video today or yesterday, and he said something that we say a lot, if you really want to be successful in the hobby, he's big on promoting the minting, learning the minting process. You need to start there. You have to start there. No matter how much you think you know, unless you know the minting process really good and have a good that good foundation, you're just not going to be successful in finding things and being as successful as you want to be in this hobby. So that is just like riding a bike. You got to, you start with your training wheels, and
you don't put the buggy before the horse.
No, right. You really have to start there. So,
and like Sean today, he released his video on cracking out some of these people that grade these coins. They crack them out and they send them back in. That takes a lot of time to get to that level. That is not something that you could just jump right into. It takes a lot of time. Well,
yeah,
and a lot of money.
Yeah, not cheap by any means.
Because you don't want to get to that level where you're cracking out $50 coins to double up to 100. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Learn the minting process, learn how to grade, go to, PCGS Photograde, buy so this is a super, they're super cheap books that you can buy, buy books. This is a good book. really the best way to learn to grade though is to look at a lot of graded coins.
Mm-hmm.
Look, any chance you get, go to a coin shop, go to a coin show, any chance you get, study already graded coins. That's you need to have, you need to have your whatever, your foundation.
Yeah.
PCGS has a couple really good apps. You have
PCGS
the
Photograde,
Photograde. You could do that.
Coin
That's a good one. And then you can even do the coin facts, and you can go in, and that'll tell you kind of roundabout values, and then you can also look at different coins, what this coin looks like in a 66 versus a 67 or 65. You can look at varieties. You can study varieties on there. That's how I started studying my varieties. Was I would go on there, and that's how I do my cherry picker varieties. I usually use coin facts. So
yeah,
coin facts. They used to charge for that.
Yeah,
and then they pulled that. Now it's free, so anybody can use it.
And it's at your fingertips. You can download the app on your phone, and it's right there when you need it. So
yeah.
Lots of information out there.
Lots of information.
Oh, I remember this one.
Okay.
Well, it's from Shawed In.
Shawed In.
Help me get the most I can, please. Out of this 37D 3.5 leg buffalo nickel, maybe.
That's funny because if you switch the D and N in that name, it's Sean D. That's me.
I know.
Yeah. Right.
It messed me up a minute.
Now, I can't. Sean, can you see the? I was concerned it could be a counterfeit. It's possible, there are counterfeits in these. So,
yeah, I could see the pebbly surface under the belly. And by the way, that's not a weenus. That is just part of the tuft of hair that kind of comes to a point. But I think it looks good.
Okay.
I think it looks good.
Yeah, I mean,
so
I've seen a number of these sell ungraded.
Disclaimer.
Yeah.
So are the pickup points kind of the same as the 38D 3 leg?
You mean 3060
or 3060? I mean
3.5 leg. Yeah.
Well, the 3070 is a full 3-legger. There's no 3.5 leg.
Oh, right. Okay.
D is the 3.5.
Yeah.
And this one is
37.
I can't really tell if it's been cleaned. It's definitely.
But this one does not. So mint mark doesn't match.
Oh.
It doesn't have that ping, the ping thing. But mint mark. So let's look at the real deal here.
That's one way you can tell usually.
Does it look a little porous on the head?
So
yeah, there are a number of these counterfeits out there. This is a very widely counterfeited coin.
So let's look at this.
With a real 37D.
So that mint mark is not even close.
You're right, Paul. I agree.
And it doesn't have this ping thing, which is, so if you look over here, the little ping thing that the arrows are pointing to. I don't know what they call that. Whatever, the ping thing. Is that the technical word for it?
Urinating.
Is that the technical word for it? So see, it doesn't, the mint mark's not even close.
It's got what appears to be a very lame attempt at the peeing P.
Yeah. And that back leg, it doesn't have the missing the hind leg either. The key attribute is the missing front foreleg. And that's the front foreleg. But then it's on PCGS, it has the hind leg circled where this top part of the hind leg is missing.
Yeah, this example right here has what appears to be a fully struck back leg.
Mm-hmm.
Like no weakness whatsoever.
Or a fully casted.
Yeah.
Well, does it not? Excuse me. Doesn't casted look a little porous, and didn't it look a little porous on the head, kind of on the head
Mhm.
there?
It's not. You could tell it's not struck. You know, usually casted coin is definitely weaker and just looks like crud, to be honest.
But I don't like it.
It's a good talking point. I do agree, Paula. I think it doesn't look right. The mint mark is definitely
not right.
Now, while I've seen genuine examples of this sold ungraded, this is probably one of those coins that you should buy graded anyways because of its value.
Can I get closer to the mint mark? You mean on our picture, Paul? No, but you can tell. I can share again. I wonder if we can't do a side by side, huh? Of that, because we can't share two screens. Take a good look at that mint mark.
Do it fast.
And then I'm going to share my screen again. And then take a look at that mint mark.
The top left, like where the serif would be, is much closer on the other one than it is
and it's
here.
almost touching that E. And
it's almost touching the E.
Looks like it's further west, and it looks like it's more like northwest.
That 66 is pretty, isn't it?
That is pretty.
That's gorgeous.
But see that rear leg?
But see, okay, so see how even in a 66 plus that hind leg is not there. I mean, it doesn't look fully struck.
Right.
It looks more struck on the worn one, circulated one that he's looking at.
In this grade, it's $110,000.
Yeah. So
everybody's asking if there's rusting on the neck.
There's that one. And there's that one. I mean, they're not even the mint mark style doesn't look the same.
But this would be a good example if you don't know what you have and you think you might have it and you're not sure. You could essentially send this to like Annex, which would be the cheapest, and just have them, they could check for you and let you know. If it's counterfeit, it's going to come back in a body bag, but you would know, and you at least wouldn't pay a fortune to have it graded by PCGS or NGC to figure that out.
Right.
So a lot of times, you guys, mint mark is like your key die marker in a lot of cases.
It's easy to forget.
Position of the mint mark, style of the mint mark. Yeah, a lot of times that's your best die marker. So I don't know.
Oh, this is a cool one.
Beeping? I don't hear a beeping noise. Do you guys hear a beeping noise?
I think it's when the email comes in, maybe.
Oh, maybe.
And somebody that goes ding.
Maybe.
This one was really cool. We saw this one last night. Not last night, 2 nights ago. Or was it last night? It was last night.
I don't know.
Days are running together. Well, I'll read this one too.
I'll read it, Adam. From Kim M. Hello. I found what I believe is a unique error on the reverse side of my 2020P Marsh Billings quarter and wanted to have you or one of your staff, Wait,
this didn't say hello, Sean, did it? That's probably what it was intended for. One of his staff. I love it.
One of his staff. Okay.
Yeah, I don't offer health insurance to my staff. So.
I was going to say my paycheck didn't come in this week.
Did it bounce again?
It might have.
Review it to see what you think. It looks like the little girl has thrown some dirt that she has dug up from planting. Please let me know what you think.
Kind of cute. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
She did throw something up on that tree.
look like that.
Yeah, maybe it's some doggy do.
Maybe
It could be.
It's
It
got
could
the
be.
same little finger marks there.
Yep.
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 Little struck through road apple action.
Yep. That's cute.
Nice.
We are seeing a lot of these, huh?
Yeah. Odd though that we haven't. Have we seen a lot on this particular year?
I don't.
I don't remember seeing a lot.
Yeah, I don't know if. I think people are just starting to look closer at things, which is
Yeah.
good. Really good.
Yes, Tyler, it is field restricted strike through.
Yep. Very cool.
Very cool. Papa Giorgio, he's been trying to send stuff for quite a while and finally has got us some pictures. Thank you, Papa Giorgio.
Yay.
Hi, panel. I found this one in my recent box hunts based on the markers. I think it to be the FS 103. What are your thoughts? Thanks in advance. And it's kind of a circulated condition coin, but it definitely does show. You can see there in the O and the D, the W's got some doubling on it. You can definitely see some of the pickup points.
Oh yeah.
And I answered him back.
Mostly in God We Trust.
I told him that he was so close that he got it right. I agreed with that it was the 103, definitely, which is a great find. I mean, to me anyway. So very close. Awesome, Papa Giorgio.
Papa Giorgio.
Papa Giorgio. Sounds like a Mario character, doesn't it? It's a very nice find. It's not a floating roof, though. We know Papa Giorgio.
Is it the 103?
I think so. I checked as many of the little markers.
Compare it to the 106? Yeah.
It looks to me like it is. What do you think?
I'm looking. Let's look at trust again. I want to look at Liberty.
Mm-hmm.
Looks pretty good. Did you check the die markers?
Yeah, and some of them, I was looking at some of the different,
it's got the die crack on the left, the bottom of the memorial.
A couple of them he didn't show from what I was looking at on copper coins.
Come on, kitty.
And then some of them I think are they're very light to begin with, so I think maybe worn, but you can kind of see.
Tough picture to see, but
so I think he's got it right.
Yeah, it looks good to me. Cool.
That was
cool.
Definitely awesome.
Cool.
On the reverse, the two bottom, but the top left didn't have it. So there is a die crack from the top left cornice to the rim, I think. But he's saying that it wasn't on there. He didn't show a picture of it, so we didn't see it.
Well, he has the coin. So let's see. Let me see if there's on 10. Let's see if 006, does that have the... So 006 does not have the crack on the left side. They're very close. So, Papa Giorgio, you've got the coin in hand. I would suggest comparing your coin, looking really closely at your coin and comparing it to the 003 and the 006 on Variety Vista. It's pretty worn, and from the pictures, it's going to be pretty hard. Whoops, that's us. Sorry. It's going to be pretty hard for us to tell just from the pictures, but because they're really close.
And there's a few different die markers on the 106, or on the 6, excuse me, the 006.
Yeah, 006. Die crack on the upper left wasn't there, but it could be. It could be. You know, a lot of times they just don't have. That's why we said earlier in the show, even if you find those DDRs on those new quarters and they're already listed, if you have the same one with different die markers or a different die stage, send it, because they'll photograph those, and it's good to have, you know, the different die stages on there. So it helps a lot. So Sean must be eating dinner.
No, I'm still here. I'm eating almonds.
He's eating almonds. Oh, you guys, California has the best almonds. I miss the almonds.
I love Jordan almonds. Do they still make those?
Ew, those are nasty.
Yes, you can get them at Hobby Lobby in the wedding section.
They're gross, especially if they're like 2 years old.
Oh.
Well, that's what I used to get at the movies.
I kind of like them too.
Yeah, they're good. They're crunchy.
Yeah, I kind of like them too.
Coin and rounds back in the chat.
Olives and onions. Olives and almonds. The best. What?
What's that? I said coin and rounds in chat. What's that?
That coin and around sticker you got behind you?
Oh, my shout out to coin and
I
rounds.
know your finger in there. What's that?
People probably don't notice. I change that sticker about every week.
Well, it's like this big.
I know, but hey, some people
I see
and they're like, what?
I see a Big Toe sticker there.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one stays.
So you change your sticker about as frequently as you change your underwear?
Once a week?
Is that this one?
It's more frequent. Yeah, only it's not the holographic.
Oh. You want a holographic? I can send you.
I have a holographic, but this is just the regular one. That's the Ken PV sticker. If people
That's
don't
our big
know.
show.
For the big show.
One of them. We have 1 million of them.
And that's what
this one says. Hosted by Paula Bloom.
That was what got me. Oh yeah, I've got one of those. That was what got me introduced to you guys, was the big show, because I got fortunate and won that.
Yes, and not quite a good price.
ATOG, thank you.
Thank you so much, ATOG. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Well,
thank you.
It's been a great show, and I need to get some dinner.
Paula,
Huh?
we have a membership to give away.
We have some.
Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, we got a giveaway to give away. Sorry. Yes, we do. We are going to be giving away a 1-year ANA sponsored gold membership to one lucky winner. Adam's going to do it. Never mind. I almost read the.
Yeah, don't read that yet.
Yeah, but that's going to be too long for me to copy and paste into chat that question.
Is it?
Yeah, let me see how many characters it is.
It's 198. It fits.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. It fits.
Okay, well, I've already got it in there. I just would have to hit send, but I'm not doing that yet.
Oh, go ahead.
Sean,
I put it in too, so I'll cancel it.
Okay. And Sean, do you have your little
randomizer? Yeah.
Randomizer? Okay.
So
I will put. Okay. So go ahead, Adam. Tell them how they're going to do this.
Okay, so we're gonna. You'll have 1 minute to put your answer in the chat after we say go, and one answer only.
One guess.
And then once that minute is up, we will have Sean pick. We'll pick a number through the randomizer, and then that person will win the free membership from last month, and then we'll have another one in 2 more weeks. So
only the correct answers will get put in the randomizer.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
One guess.
So I'll hit send, and then I'll read the question, and then wait for us to put go, and then you can answer. Okay.
You have to wait for the go, though. You want
Don't
me
to
answer right away. Wait for go. Don't
Who's doing
answer.
go?
I can do go.
Okay.
A famous numismatic hoard of gold coins discovered by a couple in California had a base value of $27,980, worth $10 million today. They sadly cleaned 500 of the coins, ruining them. Name the hoard.
Kittle's not in here, is he?
He doesn't need to be in here.
Paula, do you want to put go?
I did. I put go in. Only one guess. Only one guess, you guys. And don't retract your answer. That counts.
Right, Aunt? I'd be so mad. A brownie hoard. I wish.
Yeah, the coins were found in old coffee cans.
You have
They
your
were
timer
out for a
going.
walk and found it on their property.
I got the timer going, yeah.
Wow.
30 seconds. So get your answer in.
I'll put the stop in too if you want.
A lot of the coins ended up on Amazon.
You're kidding me, right? That's not
Nope.
true. Are you? Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh my god.
They ended up on Amazon. They ended up striking some sort of agreement to have some coins from this hoard sold on there. PCGS, I believe, graded a lot of them.
Okay, it's over.
Ding, 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 ding.
So I see a lot of right answers.
Yep.
I see a lot.
So what was the right answer, Adam?
Saddle Ridge Hoard. Discovered by a couple in California.
I see.
Walking their dog.
Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. There's 17.
Yeah, I got 17 too.
I'm gonna hit the randomize.
17.
All right.
Wow.
Number 9. Number 69.
2, 3, 4,
Let's
5,
see.
6, 7,
The perverted answer is 69.
9.
The real
I'm going to
answer
put who I see.
is just 9.
I'm going to put who I see in the private chat.
Okay. Yep, that's who I have, Paula.
Yeah.
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 So go ahead, Adam. You want to?
Roseanne 110 won the ANA membership for July.
Congratulations, Roseanne.
So if you can please submit an email to info@livecoinqna.com and just put in the title, put your information in the body, and then in the title, please put ANA winner July. So that way I know, they'll know to put that in my folder, and then I'll give you the information to reach out to Donna to collect your membership.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Roseanne. Woohoo!
She likes her trivia.
She does. Congratulations.
Yeah, someone said Blue Ridge Silver Hoard.
Blue Ridge Silver Horde.
Yeah,
No, I'm sorry. Sorry to inform you. That's a come up empty 100% of the time.
that would be awesome. Nice.
Yeah, DJ, this is rigged. It's all the way rigged. It's oil rigged.
Oil rigged.
Oil rigged.
Yep.
I think the way we do it, I think, is more fair.
Yeah,
Because
it
if you don't get it right away,
is. And people have lag, and
Yeah.
different people hear and see the question at different times. So, I
Yeah.
think it's fair. So, thank you everybody for coming.
yes,
out with us.
thank you.
If you like
been
our show, tell your friends. If you see other collectors around, tell them. If you have
3,000. We want to get to 3,000.
3K. We love helping you guys. We love. That's our passion. So, the more people we get to help, the better.
Absolutely. I'm putting in our links again there real quick.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Thanks for coming.
All right.
Thanks for hanging
Look
out.
how long my arms look. Look at this.
You look really
Is that weird?
small.
Doesn't that look weird?
Creepy.
Ugh.
Hey,
Like,
Halloween
be
is
one
just
of those
around
Halloween.
the
Like Slender Man or something.
corner. Oh,
That was creepy.
yeah, you're gonna leave everyone in chat with that, visual.
Image.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
That's what happens when you hang out with Blue Ridge Silverhound too long.
That's right. You get goofy.
It's too bad you guys weren't closer. I have tons of edibles I'd like to share with you guys.
Oh, what?
Man, I'm getting in the car. It's only a 18-hour drive.
Wait
Yeah, I got some green Incredibles for the daytime, and I got some snoozeberries for the evening time if you want to really knock yourself out.
That sounds good. Snooze.
Yeah.
John, we have already had people seeing things on coins. Are you promoting this now? Because
Well, that is the measure of success. Why would you not do it?
Why would you not?
Expand your horizons.
I don't have anything to do with this, you guys.
Anahuasca, what's that called?
Snozberries taste like
20 milligrams of CBN in the snoozeberries will lay you out. It's going to be the best sleep of your life.
Snozberries.
I will take full, boozeberries. I will take full responsibility if you sleep good tonight.
Did you just come back in a different room?
Yeah, I went back downstairs.
Adam heard edibles and ran. He's like, what?
Right into the basement. Nice.
All right.
All right, everybody.
Next one is next week. Next
Next
Monday.
week, we have another giveaway.
Not next week, the following week.
Yes.
What? Oh,
I'm not touching the
Oh, that's
camera.
right.
Third week.
that's right. Third week.
Ciao. Good night.
Good night, y'all.
Night, everybody.